Pastrami sandwich, and we're bringing you the kit right now from Carnegie Deli. When I grew up in New York City, we would always, after a Broadway show, go to the Carnegie Deli. Today, we're bringing you the 3 12-ounce packs of the sliced pastrami. You're also getting the bread, you're also getting the mustard, and you know what you're getting? The real experience, the real deal experience.
That's right.
Today, we're gonna give you the opportunity to make 8 to 12 of these delicious sandwiches for 5 payments of $22 on a credit card. I'll tell you this, Ricky Roman.
Okay.
If you go to the Carnegie Deli,
yeah, exactly,
and 2 people order sandwiches, they're paying more than this.
Oh, yeah.
Quite frankly. By the time you get out of there with the fries and all that stuff in your beverage,
oh, yeah.
Rick Roman,
hello,
former restaurateur, chef extraordinaire, brings us this. I cannot wait to take a bite.
Yeah, so while you're taking a bite, think about Carnegie Deli. It's one of those places, it's an iconic, legendary culinary experience. You would go to New York to the shows and think about having their hot pastrami sandwich. Well, that's what this is. That classic recipe since 1937.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think of that?
First of all, it's perfection.
Yeah.
It tastes just like the Carnegie Deli
just like
sandwiches.
going there, right?
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
For those of us that are not familiar with the difference between corned beef and pastrami.
Okay.
What is the difference?
So it's a different part of the cow. So corned beef is typically brisket. This is the navel, just a little bit further back in the cow, but the difference also is how it's prepared, okay? You'll see it's a little bit darker in color. That's because it's brine just like a brisket is, but then it's seasoned with a little bit of coriander, pepper, and our proprietary blend of spices. So you get that beautiful bark on the outside, which gives that incredible flavor, and it's just a little bit, to me, a little bit richer in flavor. And you can see, we've done all the work here. We've hand trimmed it, left just enough of that meat candy. All you have to do, it comes in these packs, it's fully cooked. You're just warming it up, and then making your sandwich. So you don't have any work to do. Oh yeah, go ahead, sure, go for it.
We have 600 to go around.
Okay.
Here's what you're gonna get. 3 of those 12-ounce packages. You're seeing that right over here. You're getting a loaf of the rye bread, which is fantastic.
That's right.
This bread is the best. And then you're also getting the Carnegie Deli mustard.
The mustard.
Their signature kind of spicy mustard.
That's right.
But it's not spicy really. It's like a kind of like a Dijon kind of mustard.
It's got a little bit of that brown mustard, and it's perfect complement. And you know what, I said it before. If you look at this meat, it's been perfectly trimmed. It leaves just enough of that, what we call that meat candy, just enough of the marbleization to give you that moist, juicy, rich texture. And then you can see the bark. Again, pastrami has those spices. We do that added step after we've brined it, and then it's lightly smoked. Not smoked like pork, okay? So it's going to be all full of smoky flavor, but just to add a layer of depth of flavor. And now, here's our delicious mustard, and we're using our rye, and that mustard has just enough, a little bit of spice to it. Not overly spicy, but just enough.
No, it's perfect.
Perfect to add that little bit of kick of flavor.
Now, if you want to add the sauerkraut, you can.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to add a slice of cheese, you can. But I'll tell you this, it's perfection just like this. This is the authentic experience right there.
I mean,
look at those cuts of pastrami. Come on over here. Here's what I want to show you, right? So a lot of people love to go to New York City to see the Rockettes, to see, right, like something like
the Christmas show,
to see the windows, to see the tree, and then they end up going to Carnegie Deli. How about this? Maybe you're not getting out there this year. What about this? You make the sandwiches, you do the little slicing up, you have a party, everybody comes over, you watch your favorite holiday movies, right? What about over here? A little breakfast board.
breakfast, 100%.
Right? So with your potatoes, with your eggs. I mean, the pastrami can be used any way that you'd like. But here's what I'll tell you, is that if you're going to do it with the best. This is the authentic, original, way that people learn to love pastrami sandwiches in New York City.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. And I said it before, I thought about when I was a kid, you just said going to the Radio City music, seeing the Christmas show.
To see the Rockettes,
all show, I was thinking about going to Carnegie Deli. The lines were wrapped around the building, and you would think about their classic recipes. And this is one of them since 1937, that pastrami, which they warm up for you perfectly.
What kind of cheese you put on there?
So this is a little bit of Swiss. Yeah, with some Russian dressing and coleslaw, the classic combination.
Thank you.
And we just toasted the rye bread that comes with this, so it's the perfect experience. It's such a rich, decadent flavor. It's one of those things you had to go to Carnegie Deli to experience. Well, now you can do this right in your own home.
Now fewer than 400 to go around. Listen, I'm loving this so much. My line producer Frank,
I know.
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself.
Pace yourself.
Delicious.
Stop eating. You got 2 hours plus. We've got the sizzle tonight.
I
with
love
another hour of all food. Here's what I want you to do. Get this home and try it out. I'll tell you why. It's a full experience. Or order this and send this to somebody that you love.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And give them that New York experience. And it's easy and it's simple. And guess what? You never had to get on a train. You didn't have to walk down cold streets with a big heavy coat. Here we're giving you the opportunity to get home real, that pastrami that comes from, tell us again about that pastrami.
So it's from the navel. It's a different part of the cow than the
seasoned,
brisket.
right?
And here's the thing. The amount of time and effort that goes in getting to this is something you would never do at home. Brining the navel, the meat, then putting that perfect seasoning, then slow smoking it with just a little low and slow, and then razor thin slices to give you that perfect texture with just enough of that fat on there.
And by the way, yeah, like I was just gonna say, it's not fatty.
No.
Right? Like, look, it's not fatty at all. You're not pulling and eating a ton of fat.
yeah.
My dad's favorite thing is a hot pastrami sandwich with mustard. It's his favorite thing in the whole entire world.
You know,
I'm sending it to him. Today is your day to pick it up and try it out. You get the bread, you get the mustard, and of course you get the 3 12-ounce portions. It's basically about 4 pounds of food total that you're getting here.
Correct.
And you're getting it for $22 easy
that.
pay, and 132165 is your item number. Now you want it either immediately or on December 9th. Just let us know which one you want. But this is the only presentation that you're gonna see today.
Look at this.
So order this and check out of your shopping cart and get it home. Ricky, you're
you
killing
ready?
me. I'm gonna have one more bite, Frank, if that's allowed.
I mean, if that doesn't make you hungry, I have to come in. You know what? I gotta join you. That's not. You shouldn't eat alone.
It's so good. All right. Perfection.
Oh my God.
Bellissima. All right, come on over here. Ricky.